How's it going, guys? Sacred Black Sheep with another video. What's up, fire signs and Leo? Welcome to your Venus love reading. Or, yeah, Venus. Yeah, Venus love reading. So the way this is set up right now, so I guess where to start is looking from, the power animal, right? This is from the air sign reading. I didn't shuffle yet, and I'm not really, just to start the story off, I guess, right? So this was the card that came up for the air signs, right? About, playfulness, taking time out to play. So after that reading, I decided to take that advice and just like really, take some time out and have some fun. Well, just like, some little things like, start playing some music, dance a little bit, which is like really was listening to music all day. I was posting videos and stuff like that as well, just make sure I get some work done. But I was like really feeling good. It was a very good energy. So later on that day, I was setting up, or at least trying to get myself set up for the fire sign, getting myself set up for you fire signs, right? And the Leo card ended up popping out, and it was just like, well, okay. I was thinking about like probably doing the individual signs, but I'm just like, no. Let's see, I'm gonna try to reshuffle again and see what happens. And little did I know that the fire sign element was going to come out, because I was really hoping for the earth sign, which came up at the bottom, and once again the Leo popped out. So I was just like, I guess it's something going on with Leos that they really need to come out and have to say something, or they're trying to come out and say something. And also too, if y'all can check out Water Baby Tarot by Balmy Spirit, she just released a video, or yesterday came out. It's a Leo reading, and it's introducing Tony Stark, and I think that really might have some significance to that whole thing as well. Because it's weird, because also, right, when that Leo card popped out, I was going to put it back in, but just something told me to keep it out. But I was also, still listening to my music, but one of the songs that stood out to me, right, was Queen's I Want to Break Free. And then the moment because it was on the list of the next songs that was going to be played, so I just decided to click on that. And then I watched the video and really listened to the song, and I broke down and started crying. Only because, like, there's a Leo that I know that actually sung that song one time when we were together. He was going through some shit, and I was, like, there to be, a consoler for him, and that was one of the songs that he would listen to for his therapy, and then that made me start to cry, because it's like, oh, damn, like, what's going on, you gotta need a hug. Well, Eight of Cups is here, 88, that also could be significant to Lionsgate. These cards are shuffled, but I'm not going to pull them. I'm going to reshuffle again just to, show y'all how I do things. But I'm going to, I guess, start into the love poems. Oh, yeah, because I got nothing else to do. I already kind of went through ahead just to try to, save time. So the one... or the two? Oh wait, hold on. Oh yeah, okay. So the two that I found is they might hold hands. Maybe if I brought the moon a little closer, lovers would agree less. They might hold hands outside and point out to the heavens and say, I think God is up to something sweet. And then the next one is my poem's attempt. All of what I would want my child to know, my poem's attempt. We are infants before each other, are we not? So vulnerable to each other's words and movement. A school I sat in cured me of hurting others. I have come to see that all are seated at his table, and I have become his servant. Sometimes God is too shy to speak in public, and he pinches me. That is my cue to fill in the blanks of your understanding the best I can. Right? It's like reading between the lines, catching subtle hints, trusting your intuition. You know, this is like when God tells you to move, move. Just like, you know, when you get called to into spirituality, there's no denying that, and I think that could be a thing. Oh well, also at the bottom of the astrology, or the black moon, I have Chiron, which also speaks of healing. Temperance is shown as there as well. Now, I didn't come to the conclusion of healing until like after I started breaking down and crying. I'm like, somebody needs some healing, because I cried in that moment, and then earlier I cried during a reading, still with this up, and it's like it's all in that Leo energy. That it's the Leo, not the fire signs. It's just Leo specifically. So the card that came out is Lynx, discernment, look beyond immediate appearances. Exactly. So at the bottom, fertility, your creativity is at a peak. So, so somebody seems like they need to really trust their intuition, discernment. Strength is at the bottom of this Game of Thrones deck, right? We already know about Brienne of Tarth. This is a very strong, independent. And now, mind you, too, not only was she a warrior, but she was a princess at that. And that was something that she kept on the low. She was royalty, and she was out here in these streets. That could be a significance. Maybe you come from like a very rich family or something like that, right? And you decided to break free from that. There's something about it's stability and healing, right? It's a firm foundation. Stability could be housing, could be family, you know, it could be a myriad of things that, you know, whatever's keeping you stable. But whatever it is, Eight of Cups has you walking away, but then walking into somebody that may not be prepared to see you yet. The Wheel of Fortune now, karma. Also, this card specifically is the desire card, but you know, 1010 is 20, which is judgment. But you know, desire is up there with the fire. Oh, and look, right behind it is more fire. Oh wow, and then it's like two dudes, two of wands. Oh well, it's not two of wands because this kind of looks like a. Well, this is the 4, right? It's a 4 or 6. It's 6. 6 of fire. But it looks like there's like some type of union now, right? And you see there's 2 men of different races, and then somebody in the middle. So maybe it is 2 people coming together, right? And an entanglement. Well, yeah. Well, that's what's the what needs to heal. Oh, and the hammer. Oh, yeah. Oh, I love you. Well, and then there's the temperance, 5 of Cups. Oh, yeah. Ace of Pentacles, the gift, 8 of Cups, Death, Wheel of Fortune. The root got Wheel of Fortune twice. So there's definitely some karma, judgment. Somebody needs to make a judgment call. But I just feel like taking action. Well, that's what needs to be done, is to take action. Be creative about it. You have the all the fire signs are here. So if you're a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, you know, and Venus, this may well be significant to you. But I might end up doing a special reading for Leo. Well, not really. Well, it's going to be for Lionsgate because that 88 is like that's a standout for me, especially with the discernment card. You know, that right there could really be like a big thing as far as like manifesting, right? That's a big portal to use to really gain the strength on that what it is that you're trying to give. It seems like there's a love offer. You want to give your a cup to somebody, right? Clearly, 8 of Cups. You rushing into somebody. Six of Spears, Six of Wands, moving forward, movement and victory. Oh, 4 Wands to a union, and 8 of Pentacles right there, kind of to the side, which is hard work and effort in a situation. I'm just going to try to pull one card of each, just to do something different, and then I want to see. I'm gonna probably use the Starman Tarot to go across or to go down. I don't know. I just want to try it. Always want to switch it up. I guess the styles of how I use these cards. There's so many, and I don't know. But yeah, forward movement and victory. Oh look, and then the Sun card pops up at the bottom of the deck, but what flipped over? I'm using the manga deck now. It's how this would work, right? Because if it flipped over, then it would have been like this. There we go. The Priest, which is exactly what it is, the Priest. Or, well, yeah. Well, number 2 is the High Priestess, but I feel like this is the actual Hierophant, though. Because in the manga deck, right, they have the priest and priestess, and she's actually under the 5. So they got the roles reversed a little bit, which I like too. But the Sun is at the bottom. Look at that. He's walking in a pasture of hay or something like that, but like he's like smiling. Why do I feel like you dyed your hair? I'm just thinking about that, Leo, that I know. But that also just could be the Golden Child as well. You are meant to shine. That's a card in here that stands out to me. Exactly, right? You are meant to shine, right? This seems like somebody's about to be ordained. Like somebody's about to really like ascend or something like that. Like, or yeah, or at least into spirituality. I mean, that's what the priest or priestesses are about. So we have, 8 of Cups again, and then on the other side, the Queen of Cups. So you definitely, again, if it's about healing, the Queen of Cups is that healer, right? As I split the deck, we have the Sun again and 5 of Swords, defeat, right? Somebody's feeling defeated and they're needing some type of enlightenment now. Yeah, some enlightenment. And I seen the moon, so it's just like somebody's dark in a dark place right now, and they're looking for a way out. Oh wow, yeah, exactly. 9 of Swords. Somebody's really having anxieties, and when I say a dark place too, you see in the corner there's a little shadow there. So somebody is like, oh wow. He was like, you ever just want to like, you want to escape, but it's just like you're being observed. Like somebody's watching you in the shadows as well. Shit. Let me find out. Because this person, he's like in a little efficiency. Oh. Empress and the Justice card. Look at that. Empress. Oh, with the 4 Wands in the Sun. So yeah. You are stressing. You're having anxieties about approaching your Empress. Oh wow! But the Temperance card there is it's opportunity for healing. Was that intentional? Because I split the deck. All right, yeah, I guess that was. But I'm gonna fix it though. I split the deck and the Two of Swords is in reverse. And the reason why I was like, was that like that? Because yeah. So yeah, Temperance and then the Two of Swords in reverse. So again, it's actually like, well, you see how she's like stuck, tied up, and she can't really get out. But if it's in reverse, that means that's like you kind of got the clearance to this connection. Literally. Oh wow, let me find out. It's safe for you. What is that romance? The romance angels. It's safe for you to love or something like that. That's what that was telling me. It's like it's safe for you to love. Hierophant. No, that's the Emperor and Temperance exactly. Look at that. The Emperor and Temperance right there to the Empress. Right. It's safe for you to love. Fire signs. Right. That desire, them passions. With this Chiron here, yeah, like you either you know somebody that needs some healing, right? Or you need healing. But there's some healing that needs to be done for the collective. You know, also, if you have Leo and Chiron, that could be a significance to you as well. The reason why I say that because I actually have Leo in my Chiron. But also, the fire element is there, so don't just assume that it's Leo. So if you have Sagittarius, Aries as well, and your Chiron, that could be a significance. So what fell on the floor, but I'm not going to take them all because I want to take one from each deck, right? I have the Lovers here. So yeah, somebody's trying to sabotage this union, this connection that you have. Oh look, your cups. Look at that. Look at that. Because there's three people here, but the two down here seem like they're enjoying themselves while this one's just like, mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Now mind you, the way this is set up, right? There's three people here with the dragon in the background, but how the position is though, that person like, mm-hmm, is that motherfucking dragon. Oops. Exactly. She that motherfucking dragon. A three-headed beast at that. But she wanna act like, she with y'all. Seven of Pentacles. Somebody's taking stock. Somebody's thinking. To moving forward, right? To end something. To a King of Wands. Somebody's trying to take you out, bro. Watch who you with. And there's a video that I did too, right? Oh, wow. There's a video that I did that was something about your drinking. Watch your drinking. Watch what you drinking and who you celebrating it with. Because somebody's trying to take you out. Oh, wow. I didn't even pay attention to that, but bottom of the deck is the Ten of Pentacles. So it's a family situation for definitely. We was talking about stability, right? Here's your confirmation. But and Nine of Wands as I split the deck. So yeah, somebody's wounded. Leo, Sagittarius. Maybe this is what's going on. Oh yeah. Also, I have some some dice over here that I didn't roll yet, but I rolled them. I had them in my hand because I was playing with them, went out earlier, right? But then when I went to go pray, right, I put them down, and then these are what popped up. We have, oh, oh yeah, it was Sagittarius, and then, this is Pluto, and then 9, so ninth house. But that Sagittarius is what stood out to me as well, because now we got Leo and Sagittarius out there, and as you say that, that's what it made me think about that. But it may have everything to do with the Leo and the Sagittarius. But the funny thing about it is, oh wow, and yeah. And it's funny because these came back out. Oh, well, maybe they want me to tell a story with these then. Shit. Because here's the Hermit going within, doing some soul searching. 9 of Cups. 2 of Pentacles. Oh, wow. Alright, so I guess there's a story time behind this. I guess I could tell you a story about a Sagittarius that I've come across. Because that may be, oh wow. Shit. So, a few years back, oh wow, this may have some connection to all of this. So I guess at the peak of the pandemic, right, when everything was mostly shut down, I was still kind of trying to put myself out there. Well, I used to go on dating apps. Well, they were called dating apps, but when you have the same sex, don't know really anybody be on there dating. They just be up there for hooking up. But on that site, right, I end up meeting a Queen of Wands, a Sagittarius, right? And it's definitely a Queen of Wands and not a King of Wands. Even though we are both men, we are working in our feminine energy. Oh wow! And the funny thing about it is we've talked about. Did we talk about Chiron before? No, we talked about the Mother, Maiden, and her Crones. Yeah, he was kind of filling me in on his little backstory and his life and how he's kind of basically like a witch. He got candle. He do candle magic. He's done what is that with the banana, and you can and it can kind of get all ripe or whatever, not ripe, but dried up and shit. He does shit like that. So, and the thing about it is, I feel like he tried to take me out. Because when I hung out with him, right? Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay. He ended up giving me something. We smoked, and then he ended up giving me some shit. Being on the ass, it was salvia or some shit like that. I don't even know if we should be even saying that. And the fucked up part about it is I didn't even know what the drug was supposed to do to you, and I ended up doing it anyway, right? So me taking it, right, I'm just laughing my ass off this entire time. But after I come down though, I get this major headache and I can't go the fuck to sleep. And he somehow, oh, this is supposed to be a love reading. Damn it. And I'm just getting, well, I mean, it's all about healing though. So shit. I mean, I guess the story is necessary because at the end of the day, it was something about him that he loved about me. It was just something about, it was the hair on my body, my legs, the hair on my legs. There's just things about me that he was just really obsessed with. And it's just we're not compatible for each other. This can't work out. And he was still trying to make something work. But the thing about that situation about the drugging thing, I had a whole headache and I tried to explain to him me having a headache. And you would think that, being that I'm over at his crib, that you would be a host. So, I mean, he was hosting for the most part, but the main thing though, right? You would need somebody to help you with. He didn't help me with, so I literally spent the night over there with a migraine that entire night while he just sat there comfortably. Now, in that moment too, during that night, he basically tried to take advantage of me, but again, I was so up that I wasn't in the mood for it. But he was like kind of asleep though, so it's just like, if I was knocked the fuck out, then you probably would have be able to take advantage of me. But that's a lesson, because karma's in the back, right? Behind that. There's a lesson behind that. You know, I'm learning that there's something about traumas, sexual healing, and abuse. Sexual abuse is, I feel like, what my Chiron is for. Well, my Chiron is in Leo, so it's I will. I just feel like, I don't know. Let's just get back into this. Can I just get one clear, concise? There we go. At the bottom, Four of Wands, double confirmation. Wow. So this is definitely a union, right? Oops. Shaking the table now. And Wheel of Fortune. And we're talking about karma. Cycles, right? Ending and beginning, right? Are you completing your karmas and stuff like that? Are you learning from your lessons? Because it was something about that, because that whole thing was like, I just started getting into tarot, and me being out here on my own, I really am trying to find my soul tribe. So when I found out that he's like into all this like superstitious shit, and come to find out that like he actually is like a avid believer in Lucifer and stuff like that. Like he really is obsessed with Lucifer. And we've actually had conversations, and we tried to watch like little history videos, like in these like those little 3 days that I've met him. You know, I learned a lot. I even pulled out some oracles to actually the sacred oracles is over there. I read him an oracle, you know, like that's how deep it was. I brought out my cards and, you know, was trying to get into it. But it was just something about that energy that I could not stay in. And it was just, I feel like if I stayed in it long enough, then it was going to end up setting me up. So I had to get out of Dodge. And then with this entanglement card right there, right? And it's self-doubt, exactly. I just didn't want to get myself involved. And also too, we kind of reflect each other, and that's why I feel like he could be a karmic, because we have insecurities, but he actually like does modeling or something like that. And he also dealt with a Virgo as well that broke his heart. But I didn't mention the Leo to him. I only mentioned the Aquarius. But again, that Leo and Aquarius, they're connected, so. And I know that they don't fuck with each other like that. Actually, they don't fuck with each other at all. So it's just like, I don't think that they would, well, from my knowledge though, I don't know what's going on behind the scenes, and I'm not really trying to use the tarot to really figure it out either. Trying to move on to bigger and better things for the collective, you know. The Runner and a life partner union. Romantic or close friends give each other a boost. Well, exactly. That's basically how me and Leo were. When he came into my life, it may not be like the, again, to conventional way, but he definitely, whenever he came in, well, I mean, it definitely changed my world around, so I will say that. But that's the thing, he's a runner though. He'll come in, well, I mean, you might say he could be the karmic, right? He'll come in, fuck some shit up, and then he'll run. Well, I'm gonna say fuck some shit up, because it won't be mine, for real. It just be because I take less time and attention on myself that I'm focusing on him, that I end up losing shit because of not paying attention to myself. So it really has nothing to do with him. It has everything to do with my focus. That's all. On myself. But the Runner here, right? The non-committal, fear of one's love, pride and ego, I don't love you, go away. That's more of that self-doubt that came up before, you know. they don't believe that they actually have a chance in this connection. And that's what that is. Because again, you could be trying to compare, or whoever is connected to a fire sign. And again, I'm not trying to be specific on Leos, but it's out there though. And I guess that's what I'm saying. Like the Leo really wants to be seen. And but I feel like, anybody dealing with a fire sign that they really, you're probably comparing them, or you're being compared to somebody else, and that's another reason why they keep running away. And I know from my mistake, right, when he came around, I would always mention the Aquarius, and it's not because of despite him or throw it in his face or anything, because again, like, I don't really hang out with the Aquarius. So I don't even only mention the Aquarius with the Leo to try to see if he can help me get in contact with the Aquarius, because I felt like the Leo was more so focused on, other things that he didn't really want to work it out with us. So I never really took him serious. But I mean, I got love for that boy or that man. I'm sorry. So, because again, after when you learn from people, sorry about that. When people help you learn and grow, you really start to the love for them. It evolves to something so unique and different and unexplainable, like. That's the thing. Like, people don't understand. Like, when you really can be like, when you can learn to genuinely, unconditionally love someone. Oh my God. It becomes too. It's scary to people who go through trauma, who've been through trauma in their lives, especially in the family, right? And the stability, right? Homes, especially in the home. You grow up in a very unstable family. You're gonna grow up unstable, right? 5 of Cups or 5 of Water. Exactly. That's the crying, the despair card, right? Or I like to say crying over spilled milk, but sometimes that phrase itself can sound a little too harsh. But oh well. In Excess is playing in the background as I Need You Tonight. And then we have the 3 of Air. This is somebody studying, learning, gaining information, gaining wisdom, because the owl is there. Oh, and the dragon is there too. So imagination as well. So they're getting mad. Look, and then all fertility. Your creativity is at a peak. So. Oh, maybe. Oh, wow. I keep hitting this darn table. Oh, maybe you're studying the Empress. Because now that I put that on top of the Empress, well, maybe you're studying her. Because there's two 4 of Wands here. So maybe, you're studying her and seeing if she's gonna take your offer or go in a different direction on an offer or to a love connection. But the life partner union, right? Romantic or close friend give each other a boost. That's very significant. Fire signs, or maybe you fire signs, right? Or dealing with a Leo, right? All you fire signs, even you Leos are dealing with a Leo, right? But y'all probably most likely y'all got it in your chart though. Or at least y'all know somebody that got fire in their chart, or fire in Venus. 4 of Cups. There's a magnetic attraction there. At the bottom of the deck is Knight of Cups. So, Somebody is hiding their feelings. Or maybe, or maybe he's waiting for the opportunity. The opportunity to say something. 4, 5, runner, 10, 9, 2, 6. And what I'm about to do now, how much are we in? 35 minutes in? Alright. Also, too, I see that maybe somebody walked away, like somebody's leaving a union to go into another union. But this Empress here definitely seems like she has two options. She has two options to pick from. And with that Sun card being at the bottom, with that Sun card being at the bottom, right? Because it's a major arcana, it don't matter which union she goes into. It's going to be the energy is definitely going to be amazing. Oh wow! It says abundance and I love you as I split the deck. So yeah, whatever direction this Empress picks, right? Whoever you are, feminine, whatever direction you go in this union, whoever offers you, their cup. It's you're gonna be happy. It's abundance and love, right? But it's easier said than done. Again, Wheel of Fortune there. You gotta think about the karma and all the work that y'all been through to get into union. Like you have to keep in mind, this is people who have been putting in work. This ain't anybody that's just been starting off on some spiritual journey and they think they about to, get into it. Nope. Y'all have to have known each other for a while. And at least one of y'all should already be on a spiritual journey. At least at this part, y'all should already be knowing that y'all are on a spiritual path and to move forward in y'all lives. That's usually where we actually got at. Like once you kind of realize that, we're supposed to be on a spiritual journey. You're supposed to be like kind of being more aligned with God and stuff like that to help the collective. It's not just about love, but it is about love. It's the love of self, but it's selflessness. You gotta love. It's like, what would Jesus do type of love? It's that type of agape love, right? There we go. That Christ love. That's what we all are striving for in a every way, shape, or form. But in order for it to work, you gotta go within. Hermit mode. Stop doubting yourself, go within and heal your heart. There's a life partner. Oh, wow. I didn't realize I picked it up. Yeah, but there's, again, back at the bottom of the deck, there's a life partner union here. To give each other a boost. So even if you don't doubt it, like even if you don't feel like you can do this on your own, come forward. Oh, wow, look at that. The Chariot. I'm not making this shit up. Come forward, bro. Oh, wow, look at that. Come forward. Come forward. You have the Knight of Cups. You have the Chariot, which literally is giving you confirmation. Take the action. Move forward. Two of Pentacles. It's about juggling. But you see this man. You see he wants to touch her so fucking bad. So go do it. Magician. Go ahead and manifest. We are in the fire energy, so this is what you desire. Go for what you desire. If you got Venus in your chart, this is definitely a message. Venus in your chart. If you have fire in Venus, this is definitely a message for you. Stop being so deceptive. There's no need to be deceptive to your life partner. Because again, this Knight of Cups, this is someone, this is not a spy, but he's also on the down low. Right? He's hiding something. He's keeping things hidden, or at least his emotions are. So I understand that you've been hurt. I understand. Oh wow, Sex is on Sex on Fire by Kings of Leon is on. Come on now. Fucking Leos. They're fucking lying. I'm done. I'm done. I am done. Alright, can we pull and I really didn't even get into this though, because it's just like, alright, where's the book? Because this is from the Dreams of Gaia. But this right here reminds me of the Queen of Cups too. And the Queen of Cups from the Game of Thrones deck. Because it shows Sansa praying. So, of course, Queen of Cups, emotional woman, she's praying to God. So it's just like getting connected with Source. Trusting your intuition, getting in your emotions. You got 5 and 4, right? I think that's the 5. 5 of water and 4 of cups. So it's like you're praying for the connection. It's like you're calling in your soulmate. This is literally what it is, but you ran on the plug though. Or maybe you're trying to, oh wow. Or maybe this is the feminine. Because I'm not going, I just told you, like I was a praying not too long ago, right? And in my prayer, right? And in my prayer, it was saying something about bringing that Leo back to me. Only because, like, I know that there's, like, healing that needs to be done. Chiron, he's in my, that's my Chiron. I don't know as far in the grander scale of astrology, as far as like the zodiacs and the people and our chart, like if maybe that's supposed to really mean some shit, or that was just coincidence that he just so happens to be a Leo and I just so happen to have a Leo in my Chiron. You know, it just be shit like that I think about. Cause then when we looked at when I looked at my chart, I also seen, what is that? I have Aquarius and Saturn. I think Saturn is really more about karma than your actual south node. It's actually, your south node is like your past life karma. So that's Gemini for me. So I don't know what Gemini really is supposed to mean, you know, but that's why I have that Black Moon book. We can really get into it, you know, once I catch a following or whatever. Let's see, any other cards? But yeah, I just say that, and also I said that, like, one of you have to really be already at this point, already on the spiritual path, to know that you're moving forward in victory. Like, there's going to be a victory once you made this decision to go into priesthood. But for the ones that still are struggling, right? Again, it's all about the balance. So one will be already there, and the other one is to, like, probably get ready to start, if that's the case. But that's between y'all on how y'all want to discuss that. But I know that, you know, in order for the union to be solid, though, they are going to already have to be a magician. Because I was going to say, well, I mean, you could look at it both ways. I mean, this could be the feminine and this could be the masculine. But either way, like, y'all really are going to, these are major arcanas. So this is really what I'm trying to get at. Like, y'all have to be on that major level together in order for this, one of these unions, to really be enlightened, to really be that big, happy, wish fulfillment, end all, be all, you know, you were meant to shine as a couple. you know? Because you see, you got the Magician here with the Empress. There's still major arcanas here. What's that? Is that the Chariot again? Yeah, there's the Chariot again. Moving forward. So you're getting double confirmation. There's that 8. That work I was telling y'all about. And there's the Empress. Wow. What's underneath the Magician? 2 of Wands. Control, but also touching. See, the 2 of Wands, and there's the Hermit. I don't like that Hermit. Not that it's like a bad negative card though. It's just that you be so in your head, you be so focused on other things that you're not really paying attention to the finer things in life. You could be out there. This literally could be you. But you over here watching this candle burn, wasting time. While these people out here living their best life. Mind you, this also could be, the feminine and her new love, right? Because you decided to take too long. But the 2 of Wands here, right? At least in this deck, you see how she's got her leg always stretched out over there? She's into you. You just got to take the action. Literally take the action. I kind of like they're almost like fading into the background. Like if you look at their hands, it's like they're fading out a little bit into the background. Can't really. There we go. I hope that hasn't been like that the entire time. Oh wow, another major arcana. Ooh. I will say though, like I've said before, at least one of them, whoever is determined, again, that most likely is a Leo, who wants to put himself out there because we got the sun here. But again, like I said, somebody's studying you, because then right behind that person that's studying that looks like a high priestess to me. And that's who they're studying. They're watching you become this. The priest, like, come on, man, come on. But actually, oh, there's the owls again. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh, shit, I'm not even looking at the screen. I'm telling y'all to look, and I'm not even looking. But look, there's an owl here, and then there's an owl here. Google search owls, right? And find out what those meaning is. That could be a significance. But also, this could be the person that they're in despair with. This is the person that's probably got them trapped and stuck and not be able to come forward as well. The one thing I do know is that at one point that Leo kind of mentioned that he knew a woman, or he knew somebody that did some shit, that was into this shit. And the one thing he does, he's like to compare me to motherfuckers. So like I think that, oh shit, that if anything that has been going on about that whole stalking situation is most likely his doing, and not that damn Aquarius. And I'm over here getting him involved, and he's trying to get himself the fuck together. Oh God, help me, sage. That's what I was looking for. I was trying to grab my sage. But yeah. But that's all I got for today. Shall I pull one more card? What's at the top? It's all about the money. So yeah, they're codependent on somebody with they're codependent with somebody with money. It's not all about the materials, and you're gonna soon learn that once you get on this spiritual path, bro or sis. So I want to thank y'all for coming through and watching this long video. I want to say that I thank y'all for watching. Y'all enjoyed this. Please let me know in the comments how y'all feel about this, or what I can do better about this as far as my transition. And also, maybe if the individual card thing isn't something I like, let me know as well, and I'll stick to 2 decks or 3. But yeah, I had to get my sage just to clear this out. I don't know. Again, I prayed beforehand. Y'all should also get into incorporating prayer into your life. I stated in that air sign reading, it's highly imperative that we have a very personal relationship with God, or source, however you want to see it. But it's all about what you believe. You need to learn to have faith in something, or else you'll never really fully be able to ascend. You'll be back on this earth, you probably be stuck, wandering, just mindlessly. And we don't want that. Definitely don't want that for anybody. Honestly, I don't wish that on nobody. As again, use your discernment. Look beyond immediate appearances. So whatever you're seeing on social media, whatever that person is saying about being single or about talking about this other person, don't pay them no mind. Because at the end of the day, there ain't no competition, right? If you know in your heart how this person makes you feel, and you know that you can be that person for them, then you go out there and you be that person for them. And don't worry about who it is that they talking to, because who you are ain't no competition. Period. Maybe I should do a Mars reading as well. Y'all fire signs. Now I want to get all tough, but that's good though. Get into that energy. Y'all are fire signs anyway. I don't know why y'all had me all in my feelings earlier, but again, that's healing. So it's just like y'all there, but oh wow, Ghost is playing in the background by Michael Jackson. Who is a Virgo, right? Or right, Virgo or Leo? No, he's a Virgo. What am I talking about? But yeah. I hope this helped. Let me know in the comments, what has been going on in you, or at least with this scenario. If you have fire in Venus. And if you're a Leo specifically too, if this is relevant, or a Leo specifically too, let me know. Or communicate with each other as well, And was so quick to leave, right? Also, the Venus card is here, and that was from the last reading, or from the air sign reading, which was a random reading that I turned into an air element. That was started the air sign element Venus reading, and now we are here with the earth event, the fire signs. Earth is at the bottom of the deck. I might do earth, but I might be a little hesitant on that. I might go to water sign, but it's only 2 left. So, but we definitely are getting a healing crystal for this. But I already know for a fact you're going to need some amethyst. Amethyst is for the heart, right? I'm pretty sure the heart chakra is there. So please get yourself some amethyst, rose quartz as well. So we have Agaronite, which actually is for your heart chakra. So if you could screenshot that or whatever. Also, if you see where the pose is, the meditative pose, on where you would place that stone at for the healing to work, and I'm put that right there with the healing crystal, with the healing chakra. And then the next one is cornelian, which is for your sacral. Yeah, your sacral chakra. So that's another thing too. Probably want to get your yeah, that get that desire in, right? That's where you want to get your passions from. And at the bottom of the deck is what is that? Kunzite. Oh yeah. It's a Sailor Moon reference. Well, they're all named after crystals, so I'm like in the way of the shadow because I'm standing in front of my window. And that's for your crown chakra. So your crown, heart, and your solar plexus. I meant your sacral chakra. Is what is what needs to be worked on, but specifically that heart chakra. Definitely tap into your heart. You need to get into your emotions. I feel like honestly, that's what's going to bring y'all together. You tapping into your emotions is going to, or at least for the feminine, right? I feel like that's how it, like you praying and it's going to keep you connected. Because, all right, so now I have to really kind of get into it, right? This happened before to me. I was in the middle of a situation, because again, like this all starts because of the Aquarius. And again, it's not his fault, but because we just were, you know, a fated event, you know, we met, and then of course things just went left. But, right, because things went left, that's when my emotions led me to the Leo. And then that's how I ended up getting in a Leo. And then, of course, then he, you know, shit went left with that, and then, you know, he left. But, however, though, whenever my emotions would, like, whenever I would get these feelings, to reach out to the Aquarius, the Leo would come to me. So, I don't know. Now, mind you, I've been in my emotions before, like recently, because I'm like, you know, when you're on this spiritual journey, if you're connected with somebody, shit, you know, you get the call. And I think I've mentioned that, and I think actually it was the book I was in the poem, right? It's something about the call. When you get the call, you just go. You know somebody's calling you, you just go. But for some reason now, he hasn't. And that's because, oh shit, this how? He's with a Black Widow. Oh yeah. You see that spider in the moon? Yeah. She's using black magic under the moon. It's those full moon rituals, I'm telling you. But that's why you sage, you sage, you get your crystals, and you pray. I'm telling you, you ain't got to do nothing else. And well, pray and also cry. I know that sounds weird, but crying, I'm not about to cry. No, crying, let your emotions out. And you know, it's so funny. I mentioned Sailor Moon, right? Kunzite. Kunzite was the enemy, right? Holy fucking shit. Holy shit. To fucking Queen Barrow. This Queen Barrow head bitch. Yeah. Queen Barrow head ass. Alright? But emotions. Sailor Moon, right, she's the fucking queen of the moon. She's Princess Serenity. Oh wow. Okay. Right? So there was at one point where like she basically like cried, which activated her powers, is what I'm getting at. And you know, Sailor Moon was all about love and truth and justice and all that other, you know, high stuff. I was gonna say like spiritual stuff, but it was more like, you know, the what's right, you know, light and love. So, yeah. Tap into your emotions. Your emotions are the key. Literally. Khalees, or Bounce by, what is his name? Calvin Harris, featuring Khalees is on right now. So, maybe you need to bounce like some titties away from that hoe. But I promise you, your emotions are what's going to be the trigger. Feminines, get into a prayer. Get into a consistent prayer. And it's funny too. Oh, did she got her pearls? Oh no. Oh, she got her pearl. She got her pearls on her hair, right? But I literally got prayer beads. So come on now. Oh well, she do got her like a little like bracelet, a little beaded bracelet. Can we get the? There we go. You see the little beads on her arm. Got the bead. Got my little bracelet. Come on now. Just start praying, tapping into your emotions. Actually, let's read that. I'm gonna read that from the book. Just to give a more background, a better, deeper clarity. There we go. It's water too, so let's dive into it. Oh, and then there's David Guetta with Bulletproof, or Titanium. I said Bulletproof. 5 of water. Loss, betrayal, fear, doubt, hopelessness, isolation, self-pity, blame, feeling alone and isolated, without hope, consumed by fear and doubt, unable to see a way forward, trapped in the moment, feeling angry and betrayed, mourn your loss, playing the victim, the runner. Oh wow. So maybe he's just been oh well. So maybe that's what happened. You doubted yourself, and so you ran. There was a connection, and then you ran. And that's where the karma is at. And this has happened before, and now you're trying to prevent that from happening again. What's that? Three of air. So the 3 of air. Oh, we are at 1 hour and 20 minutes. Damn it, I was supposed to keep this shit short and I still kept going on. How about that? 3 of air, education, talent, study, willingness, guides, / teacher, comprehension, communication, perception. Expand your mind. Every experience offers a lesson. Education is a lifelong process. Learning aids comprehension. Lessons repeat until we understand. Learning transforms talent into skills. Don't kill the messenger. Ignorance is nothing to be proud of. Exactly. So you gotta start to learn. Gotta learn these lessons, because it's just you're going to keep running into the same problems over and over again. All this right here. Actually, all this right here, we can look at it like that. Because if the karma is in the middle, and we're looking at somebody who hasn't really gotten it together, and again, I'm only talking to the people who are still in that moment of this, you're whoever resonates with this video is going to resonate, and then they can send it out to whoever it needs to be sent out to. But this is going to be a repeated cycle, whether this person is going to be with the feminine or is going to be a different feminine, but they're going to have to keep doing this shit over and over again until they get it right. But then again, it all depends on what the lessons is, because if you're not really learning, the lessons might keep getting harder and harder until you give up on the mission or on your life, either or. But it's always about giving up. That's what you get tested for, to push forward. Either you're going to push forward or you're going to give up. Which one is it? Because if you give up, then you just don't want to, you're basically saying fuck you to God. That's all I got to say. Yeah, I need to work on my camera angles and pay attention to my camera too as I talk. I got my headphones in, so hopefully that the audio is a lot better because I really need y'all to listen to me more so than see these damn cards. Because the message is a message nonetheless. And if you was blind, you couldn't see if I was telling you which way was left or right. So, and I'm not trying to be smart. I'm just like, you know, it's better to listen than to really see. Just saying. But I hope this helped. I didn't mean to kind of go off on a tangent. Maybe I need to get some damn amethyst because I don't know where that attitude came in. All that. Well, it's that fire again. Y'all getting me all started. That's what it is. Y'all ready to take some action now. But thank you guys for watching again. Take care now. Bye bye.